Manga.
When I was a junior in high school, my dad passed away. My mum was in the hospital at the time and she passed away a few months after that. She was fighting cancer for years, and I had 2 little brothers, so money was tight. I decided to get a job right after high school to support my family. After our parents died, our grandparents took us in. Looking after 3 teenage boys couldn't have been easy, but they never complained once.
Eat up.
I'm going to start working right after high school. Don't worry about money. Go to college. They even offered to pay for my education. But they were almost retired. There was no way they could put us all through college. So I politely declined the offer. A few years later, I graduated from high school. Then I moved out of the city, got a good job, and got to work. I sent money to my grandparents every month for more than 10 years. My grandparents were always worried about me. You don't have to do this. We'll be fine. Go live your life. They said to me every time I came home. But I didn't stop. It was the least I could do. Then, my younger brother. I want to go to college. So he went on to college. He even went to graduate school afterwards. My youngest brother went to college as well. Then, a year later, I got a call. My second older brother was getting married. But then, he said he didn't want me there. He was embarrassed that I wasn't a college graduate. And he was mad at me too. Growing up, I always paid more attention to my youngest brother and he didn't like that. That was true, but that's only because my mum was always at the hospital. He was a baby at the time. Someone had to take care of him. And the thing is, I paid for half of his tuition, so this made me really upset. My grandparents got furious when they heard about this. I even paid for his graduate school, so... But, as it turns out, he just wanted to go to college to party. He only went on to graduate school so he could party for another 2 years. So basically, he used me. And now he was telling me to screw off. My grandparents told him to pay me back for all the money I spent on him. And my youngest brother tried to talk to him as well. What's wrong with you? He put you through college. But it was no use. His mind was made up. And once he decides something, he never changed his mind. He's always been stubborn like this. I worked my arse off for years to put him through college. I didn't even know what to think anymore. But then, something unexpected happened. His fiancé's parents found out about what he said to me. They always wondered how he was putting himself through college, so one day they asked him. So he told them that I was supporting the family after our parents died, so they knew about me. They were really touched by his story. They were looking forward to meeting me at the wedding. But now, he was saying he didn't want me there, because I wasn't a college graduate. And when they found out, they got furious. They told him he couldn't marry their daughter anymore. But then, he blamed me for it. They called the marriage off. It's all your fault. I wasn't sure what to tell him. At this point, I didn't care anymore. You did this to yourself. Screw you. That's what you get for disrespecting me like that. But it's true. You didn't go to college. I don't want you embarrassing me at my wedding. Embarrass you? How? I went to a graduate school. I don't want people finding out I got a brother who didn't even go to college. Seriously. I got a job right after high school to put you through school. You realise that, right? And you only wanted to go so you can party. Unbelievable. Shut up! I never asked you to do this, and you never told me money was tight. I was speechless. I worked like crazy for years for my family, but he didn't give a crap. No wonder my grandparents couldn't convince him. Fine, I've heard enough. I should have never wasted all that money on you. I want it back. All of it. Huh? I can't do that. I don't have that kind of money. Then stop complaining. If you're going to complain, pay me back first. Otherwise, keep your damn mouth shut. He went silent after that. I guess he was finally starting to realise that he messed up. College was very expensive these days, and he didn't have nearly enough money to pay me back. Then, get the hell out of our house. After everything your brother did for you, don't ever come back here again. My grandparents kicked him out of the house. And my youngest brother. He worked his arse off to pay for your education. What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously? You're unbelievable, you know that. You make me sick, he said to him. Then, his ex-fiancée.
I was looking forward to meet your brother. I knew the things he did for you. So, and same with my parents. But you ruined everything. You're a horrible person. I'm just glad that I realized that before it was too late.
And she left him for good. He called me a few days later. Please tell everyone that we're cool now. Please, I'm gonna lose everything. Why would I help you? I don't care about you anymore. Screw you. Oh, come on, I'm your little brother. You're the one that betrayed me. You're dead to me. Don't ever call me again. Please, you're all I got now. He kept begging me, but my mind was made up. I wanted nothing to do with him. I wasn't asking him to thank me for the things I did for him, and I never once regretted my decision to start working right after high school. But after everything he said to me, I never wanted to see him again. I decided to cut all ties with him, and everyone else in the family did the same. He had nothing now. Sucks for him, but he did this to himself. I basically raised him after our parents died, so I felt partially responsible for the way he turned out, but he's a grown man now, so not my problem. Anyways, I'm glad everything worked out.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. What did you think of today's episode? Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts on today's story. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe.